Hey guys, hi. Welcome back to my channel. I am doing a flip through today. So I have with me here my creative manifesting mini album. And this is a system that I've created and developed over the years of keeping a go-to mini album or planner that is just for any kind of manifestation practices that I do, that's like writing. So my gratitude lists, my quantum mind map, scripting, journaling, if I write a tapping script, anything that I do in regards to my manifestation work, I keep in a creative journal. This has been a game changer. I've done it over the years, and this is my first time using the mini album. What do you call it? Like system or shape, size, layout, whatever. So we're gonna do a flip through of this, my new creative manifesting mini album for 2026. I decided to do this as a yearly project. So this I will use throughout 2026 and collect everything together in this mini album. So this is I got this at scrapbook.com. It's a 6x8 album. It is a 2-hole punched photo album. I love these for lots of different other projects. So it was kind of a no-brainer for me to go into this. I was working on some other projects in this size, and I thought to myself, you know what, I'm making a 2026 manifestation mini album. So let me show you some things that I've done in here. One is I have creative manifesting ideas. So I just listed out some like prompts of things that you can use in your mini album, in your creative manifesting album. I mean, you could do this in an A5 planner. You can do this in a B6, planner. You can do this in a traveler's notebook. You can do this in any size that you're, really into right now. This happens to be the format that I'm really into right now. So that's what I did. So one of the things, just to talk about some creative stuff here, this washi tape that I use is so super cute, but it's really sticky and it ended up ripping some of the paper. So it's funny, like some washi tape is like not that sticky and some of it will like destroy things. So I'm gonna start with a flip through, but I also want to talk about like how I use it. So like I was saying before, I have like a list of ways that I use it, and I use it for anything that's like written. So there's like pockets and journal cards within here that I go to, and there's just lined paper where I can just script. But I'm gonna have designated places for my gratitude lists, designated places for things that I want to tap on. I'm gonna build a vision board for 2026 in here. And I also like to do word of the year. So I still have some finalists for my word of the year. I haven't nailed it down like permanently yet, but yeah, so moving on. I'm gonna start flipping through the pages, and I'll show you how I add some places where you can, opportunities to put in notes, journals, lists, and as you achieve things, you can document that in here. But one important note about this project is that when you're doing a creative manifesting album, you're doing things that haven't happened yet. You're doing things, you're documenting your visualization. You're documenting new paradigms, new versions of yourself that you want to step into. You're documenting and practicing, rehearsing the future. So it's going to be interesting as I've done this as a year, how much I'm going to add that like time element of things actually happening. But it's always about moving forward into the unknown and into what you're creating. You know, not so much documenting the past and what's already happened, but you're really documenting your future. So that's the main concept. So I have these large die cuts. I laminated this one and hole punched it and put it in. These will be on my shop in a variety of colors. So I will let you know when they are ready to go. And here we have, I made a pocket and I have some journal cards. These are also going to be in a kit that's upcoming. So just some journal prompts. If you're ever feeling a little stuck and you're like, I want to work in this book, but I'm just like not feeling up to it. There's some journal prompts to kind of prompt you. And then some scrap paper for adding lists or adding little notes. I used, I forget the name of this kit. I had it from last year. I will get it for you. And then here's another pocket. And then I took not plain, but solid color paper and sized it down, hole punched it, and then decorated with some 6x8 paper that I had. So you can see like this is a 6x8, and then the size is slightly larger. I have another pocket with some more journal cards. I love journal cards. And you'll see in a minute that I actually like to use white construction paper. I love white construction paper for this project because it's soft. Like I love writing with pen on white construction paper. It's just so soft and enjoyable. So, and it's like a softer color. And then this is some lined paper that also will be in the kit. So here's some like half size and like journal cards. I just didn't cut them into small pieces and I made them like little dividers. If you can see this color really well, it's a little washed out right now, but it's got like an antique color to it. Some lined paper. I have some scraps of white construction paper that I can like list out gratitudes or favorite things, or if you ever do like positive aspects of something, if you're trying to kind of work on how you feel about things, if you write like positive aspects on things, you get less annoyed. Things that are like super annoying. That's a good tip. If something is like really in your craw, do positive aspects because it'll soften that energy for you a little bit and you'll be like, oh yeah, I guess things aren't super duper annoying all the time, are they? I always want to call this blue dot. Some grid paper, 'cause I love grid paper. I know my light's a little bit too much, but here we are. I think I'm going to use this for my vision board. So I'm still working on my like list of goals and what I want 2026 to look like and to feel like. And then I'm going to build a little bit of a collage on that page. And then here's my gratitude page. So I have this fold out and then a pocket, and I'm just going to stick my lists, my little gratitude lists here. These are die cuts that are also going to be available in my shop very soon. I think it's all going to come together in one kit. But yeah, that's to be announced. But they'll have some sayings, and they're a little larger. I like a larger die cut, you know. So one cool thing about gratitude is sometimes you could just like, sometimes I'll just do the day and I'll write like 10 things that I'm grateful for that day, which is really the simple, easiest way. But there's also a really great practice where you can do, 3 things you're grateful from the past, 3 things from the present, and 3 things in the future that you're grateful for. And the 3 things in the future, you still write them in present tense like they already happened. And so that's a little bit like sentence form. It's a little longer, but it's a really awesome practice to do like maybe once a week or, once in a while when you have a little bit more time or you're feeling like more into it. And then this is also a firm. This is also, see how it's larger? I like a large die cut. And another large pocket for notes. And then I have some open pages so that there's room for more. So like this is one of those spots where this washi paper ripped something. Just like another little, can you see? Oh no, you can't. Okay. Just another little fold out here. So cute. I love this kit. I forget what it's called, but it's so super cute. I like to be out in the woods. It makes me happy. Just some more places to put things. Okay, so here is another pocket situation. And we just like take a moment for this black. I love a black graphic. All right, so this folds. You can put like little pictures or maybe like a little secret. Something that you want or like a new desire, or if you're like just really into like a handbag or a pair of shoes that you just like are a little obsessed about, you can print out a little picture of it, little 2x2, right? And just put it in this one little special place, or just like a little secret wish that you want to journal. And then this is a folder. So I have all these things that come out, and then I backed some lined paper, this beautiful art paper, and I love a little pop of black. So I just have this little bit of black added with the black paper clips. And then, can you see all of that? Yes, fantastic. Okay, and some journaling places that I just washied. Hopefully they can move. And they're not stuck there forever, and I don't rip the beautiful paper. And then let's see if this goes okay. More journaling places. And again, this one too can come up for more journaling. And then here's construction paper, this unlined construction paper. More pretty pages, and then some sleeves with journal cards in them. So that's something that just has so much like possibility. You know, you can write things, you can add pictures. If you want to build like a shopping wish list, or, you know, anything. It could be anything that you want it to be. And then I just have another copy of my prompt list in here. And yeah, so that's what I've done so far. And I've already started working in it, even though it's 2026. I kind of like started 2026 already in my head. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm very under the weather today, but that's okay. So like I was saying, I'm kind of pre-gaming 2026 already, which is kind of my style anyway, because I'm really focused on having it go well, getting off on the right foot. So I'm really kind of cleaning decluttering my mind. I'm decluttering my home a little bit, even though we're in the holiday season. Decluttering some of my like obligations and tasks and, you know, accounts and things like that. So I have established any new habits that I think would be helpful for me moving forward. So I'm already working on that now. Before the start of 2026, I think it just kind of relieves the pressure a little bit for me, and some of that demand, right? Because it's like I'm doing it now because I want to, not because, you know, it's laid out on me in this new way or in this new year. Yeah, so that's my system. It's creative manifesting. It's done wonders for me. I've taught, you know, meditation, manifestation, energy work for years, and now that I've have this like tangible expression for myself, it's just it's just been everything for me. The creative aspect and the pleasure of doing the work and having something to sit at my desk and just, you know, touch a beautiful thing while I'm doing this work is really beneficial. I think you're gonna love it. I really do. I encourage you to try it out. Take a little thought, you know, as to like what format you really love. And like I said, I'm building a kit that will have like some die cuts, some large die cuts, some journaling cards, idea list, things like that. And I'll let you know when that gets released. I think I'm going to do a release in that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to have more like exercises, like writing exercises next week. So stay tuned for that and have a great week. Thank you guys.